My name is Larraine Segil, and I am a serial entrepreneur. I have run businesses in aerospace, financial services, healthcare, and also professional services, and also practiced law for a couple of years. I was born in South Africa and have lived in the United States in Los Angeles for the past 40 plus years. When I sold my last business in 2007, I decided that the time had come to devote my life to philanthropy. But philanthropy with a difference. I didn't want to just give money to a cause. I wanted to mentor young women who I felt had significant potential, and to put both my money and my efforts into that endeavor.
Larraine is my hero. Larraine has really blazed trails. She has really helped me focus myself on what I've accomplished and to be more confident in what I've been able to achieve in my life.
My approach has been somewhat unusual. I have criteria that are also quite unusual. My first criterion is that the individual must be interested in collaborative relationships.
The Larraine Segil Scholar Network is an amazing group of women who come from all different backgrounds and experiences and really can answer just about any question for anything that you might need at some point in your life.
We always feel that we learn from each other, and that is very important because at the end of the day, women need to mentor each other and needs to help other girls and women to think big and to achieve their full potential.
The second criteria was that they walk the road less traveled. I wanted square pegs in round holes. In other words, individuals who did not fit the norm and did not have the regular, traditional approach to their career.
I think Larraine felt I fit the road less traveled because of my experience with foster care and adopting 2 kids on my own as a 25-year-old single young female. I don't know anybody else who would or has done that and stood in those same shoes, and I think that that's what Larraine saw as being the road less traveled for me.
She's just basically empowered us women to go out there and do what we should be doing, and that's playing a bigger role in life and in the business world.
The next criteria was I wanted women of integrity, and then also women who were willing to be mentored by me for the rest of my life, and were also willing to commit to mentor the other women in the group for the rest of their lives. That is a significant commitment, and indeed the women who have become part of this group have committed to do that and are performing amazingly.
I think one of the most important things, especially as someone with my characteristics, my personality type, is listening and being open to advice. And that is extremely important, to hear someone else's perspective, and sometimes that opens your mind up to different types of opportunities, things that you wouldn't notice on your own. So having a mentor is extremely important to help you see things in a different way and achieve your goals.
I think the most amazing thing about this scholarship are the friendships, the colleagueships, the mentoring. This is a beautiful opportunity to meet women of different ages, different stages of life, who are all going through the same thing and yet different. So all of us are balancing personal and professional lives. All of us are trying to find the path of meaning in our professional careers, and yet everybody has their own take on it. And I think it's a really great opportunity to meet these women, share stories, share ideals, share ideas, learn from those who are wise, Larraine and others, to help us get and advance in an area that I think can sometimes be challenging for women to do so.
This method of mentoring, which involves both philanthropy and a personal commitment of my time, was something that I felt would be most useful at the institutions where I gained education. One was Southwestern School of Law, where I got a JD, and the other was Pepperdine's Presidential Key Executive Program, where I obtained an MBA.
Oh, it helps Pepperdine immensely. This is such an opportunity for our students to be mentored by Larraine. She is actually taking the whole group and sharing what she knows with them. They ask questions of her and she's available to them basically 24 hours a day. The students apply for the award each year, and the students are recommended by professors. Once they're recommended, they have an application form that they fill out, and those are screened, and eventually one candidate is chosen for the award.
Kingsmead School for Girls is the school that I attended from kindergarten through matriculation. I have a great debt of gratitude to Kingsmead. And so I decided that even though it's an awfully long way away from Los Angeles, that I would create an endowment arrangement with Kingsmead in which I would give a donation for a 10th, 11th and 12th grade scholar who would then, at the end of that time, hopefully be able to fly to the United States, meet with me and the other mentees in the network, and be able to be launched in her career. Over the course of my career, I have developed an amazing network of contacts throughout the world. A network that is no longer really of value to me in terms of my own business career, because I consider myself to be done with that part of my life. And so here is the opportunity that I found to make this network available to these young women who have been chosen as Larraine Segil Scholars. It seemed like an appropriate way to use the assets that I have built over the years of my career and to invest in paying it forward to the future in this way.